Hi guys, my name is Jaques Smit. I'm the product manager on Shadow Wars, and I'm pretty excited to share this strategy video with you alongside
Sam McAlpine. I'm the game designer on Shadow Wars.
Cool. So today we're having a look at one of our long-term players' strategy taking on the final battle of the weekly. He's got Hal at tier 7, Duel, Longway, and Valentine.
And on the first wave, it looks like he's versing a Cole, an Orlok, and a Longway.
So, all right off the bat, he's gone with Longway rather than Hal, which is an interesting choice.
Yeah, I probably guess this is because of the Parasite gem in the middle of the board, and you don't want to be putting down a whole lot of light gems onto the board, as they will probably end up quite disastrous.
Yeah, it will be draining the health of your attacker pretty quickly. Also, there's the added advantage of Longway having that build over time for every hit that he executes on the enemy, plus all of those tidal wave attacks then building additional damage through his passive skill.
Each time one of those deals damage, it's buffing his damage permanently by 3%. So by the end of the battle, it's going to be pretty huge, which is pretty good seeing we're versing a fire monster as the boss.
Yeah, that's not something that probably will go amiss by the end, especially with a 3-wave fight. But that was a nice execution by Valentine taking out Orlok so that Chris can get the first blow on the second wave.
At this point, he's probably trying to work out who he should be provoking using his duel. I would personally go for Valentine, but it looks like he may be casting on someone else.
Yeah, let's see what he decides to do. It was quite a long time taking that decision, and he looks like he put it on the tank, which is probably not ideal since the tank would override the stance by casting guard on himself, protect on himself next round.
I get where he was going with this, but he then goes and attacks the fire monster and annihilates it anyway, which has left his duel completely open for a earth attack from Jackal and Hard.
Man, you don't want Jekyll hitting you with his double damage.
And a critical on top of that.
Yeah, that's nasty. So that's probably his only revive for the match used up. Pretty sure he'll use it. Yeah, there we go. He's decided to go for Hell next.
It looks like he'll probably take one of the opponents out with a Tidal Barrage. He's got plenty of water gems on the board to charge his skill up.
That's pretty lucky, and if he plays his cards right, he might not have too much yellow sitting around that Parasite gem. Looks like he's left a couple there.
He's still got one.
Yeah, one match left. He clears it out. He manages to cover it in green. That's pretty good.
At this point, he should probably be focusing on Valentine.
Yeah, he decides to take Jekyll out instead. Oh well, I guess he'll just have to hope that that first strike from the double strike kills Valentine so he can carry it over. This is probably unnecessary to provoke as well, but at least the little bit of armor taken away from Valentine from that skill will help. It doesn't do that?
It doesn't do that.
Okay.
It looks like he was casting it to get a protect off for the next round, and also buff his armor. But here we got the double strike going off, so he looks like he'll be able to take out Valentine with a critical. And so his double strike will carry on to the next wave.
And carry the crit at the moment as well, which means he'll have one hell of a big shot on his next attack, which he seems to be able to use on Fates, which will really reduce the recovery capabilities of the enemy team. Duel is pretty hardcore, but without a healer, he seems to have the makeup to be able to deal with that pretty quickly.
At this point, Sam Hain overrides Duel's Protect with his Provoke, which allows him to get a shot off on pretty much anyone on the other team.
He does go for Valentine. What would you think is the deciding factor there?
Probably Valentine has the lowest health out of Valentine and Hal, and also the lowest armor. So it's pretty much a kill from him.
And he would have done half damage against the water guys, so he wouldn't want to go for Longway.
Looks like Longway took out Sam Hain and one skill cast, which is pretty impressive.
With all that build-up he's been doing up until this point, no surprise. That's quite a lot of yellow hanging around, but he seems to be able to clear it somewhat.
At this point, the enemy has no chance with only a duel.
Yeah, Duel is an awesome guy. He can take a hell of a lot of damage, but he just doesn't deal that much, and especially going up duel against duel, that'll be a long fight, and he's got 2 damage dealers flanking him.
Let's see what they can do.
Nordic Protector, not much point in that at this moment. Oh, Artifact.
Looks like he's got an equipment of the counter-attacking umbrella, which whenever you're attacked, it's got a chance of sending damage back at the enemy.
Oh, that was pretty nice. Softens up Duel a little bit so that Long Way can do his job. Oh
Finish him
man,
off.
Tidal Wave. Oh, sorry, Tidal Barrage. That is just awesome.
Makes it look pretty easy.
Yeah, for sure. And this is not an easy fight. I fought this myself, could barely get past 2 stars. And he's just smashed this in one go with 3 stars.
Impressive.
Not bad. Very good. Thanks for joining me and Sam as we broke down Chris's high-level gameplay going up against Node 20 of the weekly. He definitely knows what he's doing, and he did an amazing job taking down Sam Hain and his backing crew. We hope that this informed some deeper levels of strategy and gameplay that you might be able to use in your own game, and gives you some ideas of what you might be able to do next time you go up against a really hard node or experience some board layout that's particularly challenging. We hope that more of you will share similar videos, and we plan to post more of this sort of thing in the future. Please let us know via Facebook if there's anything else that we can do for you or things that you want to know. We are always happy to oblige.